Yo, what is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? All right, we got we're back. Topstep. I think so. Oh wow, I'm up. Yeah, well I'm up. I can't close the trade, but I'm up. Okay, let's see. Pull everything together. Um, yep. Topstep's down. I'm on my Tradeify live account again. So that's that. We'll do some trading on here. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Use your Luzico. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Good luck with that. Yeah, guys, Topstep's down again. I don't know. I've never seen it back to back like that, but wow. Okay. I'm on my Tradeify live account. That's where we're gonna do some trading at. Appreciate everybody on YouTube. Run the likes up. TikTok, run the likes up. Appreciate everybody. 3 outage. Yeah, it's kind of wild. NQ is looking very weak right now. We'll see if Topstep gets that situated. I don't know. Low of day right here on NQ is 240s. We're just selling methodically, like kind of a slow fade, but it doesn't look confident for buyers. Yep, Topstep's down. I'm on my Tradeify account. I mean, that's why I have other kind of options for stuff like that. Unfortunate. I haven't really been stuck in a trade during one of these outages, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't I don't know. I think it's the first time I've been stuck in a trade during an outage. Saw the trade, appreciate you, man. Yeah, we're going red on it. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's look at some other markets. Look at gold, crude, all of that good stuff. Let me get this up. $20 away from passing. Well, hopefully they do what they did yesterday and just reset everybody. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, crude. All right, let's just focus on NQ at this point. Like if this trade is red and then if I get stopped like in the red, that'll get reset, right? For sure. Otherwise, that would be crazy. But yeah, first time I've been stuck in a trade on a Topstep outage. I really don't think we're strong enough, Lord. It's a nice solid bounce right there on NQ. Is there another outage? Yes, there is. At least you have a live recording, yeah. How are you able to trade? I can't trade, bro. I'm stuck in a trade. I'm stuck in a trade. Stuck in it, can't get out of it. But I've got my Tradeify account. We'll take some trades on it. I'm in the same trade with you. What should I do? There's nothing we can do, man. There's just literally nothing we can do. You kind of just gotta wait, I guess. Maybe they get it. I mean, they had the same issue yesterday. Maybe they can get it fixed quicker this time. I have no clue. Yeah, nice 3-bar reversal on NQ. 350s. Find some sellers. Topstep works for you. Oh, that's weird. Not for me. Dang, that 37.50. No, that'll count. I took that trade overnight. That should count. Oh, wow. Quick selling down to 318 here on NQ. I'm interested to see if this rally holds off the low day or if we can get a break back down into it. If stuck in a trade, with the SEC come after you for trading? No, brother. Oh, wow. Starting to see some heavy selling back into the NQ. I wonder what they'll do to overnight swing trades. No, they shouldn't mess with my overnight trade. That'd be insane. I took that at like 8 p.m. That's some really nice selling off of 350s. I almost want to get in on this for like a momentum play. I'm going to. I got in 5 micros. Kind of looking for a rush back down to low day. Trying to get in with the momentum here. So kind of quick playthrough would be preferred here. Need to break it or 294. Probably stop it out, honestly, if we get back above 320. Take a small loss on it. I mean, the charts are still working. You just can't trade on it. Wow, we saw 282 on that. That would have been a good exit if I could just popped out at 282. I still like it though. I'm gonna hold on to it. What's yeah? Won't let me close. No, I can't close. Same thing as yesterday. I want to see 320s get rejected here. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna go wait till we take out new highs. look for another trade. But yeah, small loss on that, $300 loss. Got short 300 out at 320, 332. High exit. Tough loss on that one. Rightfully so though, because we're gonna take out 350s now. We'll just be patient, wait for new trade. Try to lock yourself out. Lock out. Really? You think that would work? Like for what? Like a minute? Even a minute should work. The fuck? No, it didn't work. Dude, now it's not. Oh, you guys. Now it's not loading. Now it's black screen. Damn it. I don't know. Well, we've lost signal. We've lost signal. Oh well. All right, trying the same exact trade idea again. As long as we keep seeing sellers off of 330s, 340s, I'll get back in short. I added some more. I'm in 8 now. Same stop. Run back up to 340s, I'll cut it. Oh, we're looking for continuation of the downside. If it just wants to chop me up, that's fine. It is what it is. It might chop me up. Jeez Louise, bro. I'm down like 700 right now on my Tradeify live account. Trying to find that follow through the downside. Okay, so we're gonna deem this range untradeable at the moment for me. I'm not gonna touch it while we're in this range. Around 300 to 340, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm taking too much heat on that. It's working. It's working. Cap. No, I'm still black screened. It's not working for me. What should Topstep do? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I don't even really know what they do. What they did yesterday. I didn't really keep up with it. Call me crazy. I still like this trade. Give it three attempts here. I got back in. Looking for a break into the 290s. I wish I had the tick chart on this on TradingView. They didn't do shit. I thought they cleared all negative trades. I mean, obviously it's not like oh, this range is brutal, brother. I added some more at 316. I'm in 12 now. We just cannot look under 300s. It is so tough right now. Just cannot get under 300s. It's a nice pivot off at 323. Do you believe? Oh, we're back. There ain't no way. Oh shit. Are we? No, I'm still black, bro. That's crazy. Black screen, black screen. Y'all are back. I'm not. Now we hit this. Now we hit this. Oh, now we hit this. It doesn't work, guys. Look, it's still black screen. Maybe I can retype it. Nope, it still doesn't work for me. Dude, why did my TikTok disconnect? Yeah, I've refreshed it. That's what I'm doing when I'm hitting that. I'm refreshing it. Oh, here we go. See, and then I hit live. Oh. And I'm out. It took me out. It fucking hit my stop loss. See, that's a little bit annoying. I'm not going to lie. It took me out. It hit my stop loss. I mean, I'm glad it took me out, I guess, but whatever. I got back in anyways. Looking for under 290s here. We're back, baby. I don't know if it's safe to trade. We could get stuck again, but we are back. What is happening? Get the flush under 290s. We're right here, man. This market is just driving me nuts. What is that wick to 317? Like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? It's a nice pivot off at 317. Do you believe in love after life? I can feel it in the air. Stubborn ass in queue right now does not want to get under 290s. We're in like such a sticky range here. I'm trying to be patient with it. I've got on a good amount of size on my Tradeify live account, but it's because I feel confident to break under 290s. That's why. But look, we hold again. Got to break it here. You want to see break it here. Needs under 290. Right now. Flush that thing. Flush that thing. There we go. There's something. Let's see 280s. 280s. Damn, immediately back up 10 points. See, I hate it. I hate it. That's the price action I hate right there, man. We're in a range. Do I accept the fact that we're in a range and just close? I mean, the structure is set up nicely. Some really nice rejection above 340s. If we can just kind of hold and see a lack of buying off of this level, we should get a smooth sell-off. I'm not liking how much we're hesitating, though. Then, like, it's not liking it. Trying to be patient. I believe. Yeah, we're back. I still don't know if it's safe to trade, but we're in it. We're in it to win it. We're on the fight back with the Tradeify live account. There we go. Big flush. Big old flush. I got kind of a crappy fill. We wicked 74s. I got filled 85. I got filled 8, so majority of it. And we're immediately back up. See, we can put some limit orders into like the 270s. Maybe a low of day limit order would be nice to fill. Like in there. We're right back up, dude. This price action sucks. Totally sucks. Okay, guys, sorry, I've been neglecting chat. I'm just kind of locked in on that. What do we got here? Are we going back on Topstep? Like, do I need to go back on? Are they gonna have me back on? Let me see. If we're back up, baby, let's go. Let me message them. What is this bounce, brother? All right, we're back. We're back. So I closed one there. We're kind of just in a very annoying range. Very annoying range. But yeah, Topstep seems to be back. Do you believe in love after life? I need NQ to sell off. We need NQ to sell off, yeah. I don't know, brother. I'm not a huge fan of I'm not a huge fan where we kind of hold range. Like, it's just so much easier mentally to just get the play, you know, with momentum and it be quick and easy. Obviously, that's not always the case. Sometimes when you catch a short trade, we have to come up here and test the 340s and 320s like 5 times. That's just sometimes how it goes. Although I like looking at this now that I'm in it, I'm very much in the middle of a range, so I don't love that. I do believe I'm in line with the intraday trend, which is to the downside. I that's really the only confidence I have in it. Like I'm confident in it. I hate being in range trades. I'd much rather be in the momentum. Maybe I'll cover one there. Maybe I'll cover one there. Yeah, the chop's no fun. The chop is no fun. But maybe the chop will end and we can get some continuation lower. Maybe. We're kind of just adding to this P&L. I think I came into the morning at like 3,500, so we're up a couple hundred, just a couple micros. YouTube, I appreciate y'all for hanging out, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, live every single morning. Your thing disconnected? Oh boy. I mean, seems like a quick fix. Seems a little too good to be true, huh? How do you split your screen? Okay, follow the mouse. See this mouse see up here. If you're on Project X, you go here, and then you can set it up your layout however you like to. You passed the challenge. Congrats, dude. If you passed, you're gonna wait for most prop firms. You're gonna wait. I don't know what firm you passed it on, but you're gonna wait till the market closes. Come the overnight session open or the next session's open at about 5 p.m. Everything will update, and you should have your funded account. And then just think about it, man. Just preserve this account, slowly grow it, base hits, discipline risk. and just grow that thing. Too quick, too good to be true, too quick to be true. That's what I'm. I don't know. Because I remember yesterday we kind of had it kind of fixed for a little bit, then it was down again. So oh, we might get it now. We're gonna retest to the lows. And spoke too soon. Oh god, I hate this range. Oh, with a passion, I hate this range. Hate it. 25K on Topstep secured. Nice. Nice. How is that new drawdown kind of buffer requirement thing on Topstep? I haven't, obviously, because I'm in a live account, so I haven't experienced it. How's that treating y'all? Is that a huge issue? Oh, this range is so brutal. I mean, it really is. Oh, this is the kind of, oh man. You know what really sucks? This is the kind of price action that will put me on tilt. What's really annoying is that we had this price action yesterday. So it's like 2 back-to-back days where you can't catch a break and you're like trying to fight going on tilt. This is the stuff that really puts me on tilt. When you just have a really indecisive price action where it starts to look like you're going to get your kind of continuation trade and then it comes back to your entry, you show extreme patience and you just never get it, and you get maybe stopped out for small losses, just paper cut up. That's really annoying. What makes it worse is that this is the exact same, not the exact same, but more or less indecisive market yesterday. Out of the dump out of the open so far, a little bit indecisive right now. You don't, man, back-to-back tilt days can be frustrating, or like days that you could go on tilt if you don't like check yourself. I mean, I still like it. It's just, you gotta break, damn it. You gotta break. You got to break. It's not bad. Compounding wins, minimizing losses. Nice. Checkity check yourself before you wreck yourself, because I'm bad for your health. Is Topstep back? I'm not part of the developer team or the engineers. I don't know. It seems like it's working. I honestly am probably not setting a good example trading on it because we know it's having issues. I probably would suggest not trading on it, but I'm trying to fight back from the damn trade it took me out of. It's another nice rejection. I start to feel so optimistic about like a break under this low. Watching that, like 312 to 296 is nice. Excuse me. And we're holding range. Just some of the worst, oh, absolutely the worst price action. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where do we accept defeat here? Yeah, this is find it hard to believe, but sure enough, yeah, we're kind of breaking 30s. Let's see. Might need to cut this. Or just turn it into a trade with a much wider stop. I'll do that. Give it a wide stop. Give it a wide stop. My nose is running. Excuse me, guys. How can you support Topstep? Guys, I'm just like everybody else. I'm just like, I have a live account with them. I'm trading. I mean, you guys are still trading it. You're still trading Topstep even though you're complaining about it. I know it's unfortunate. It sucks. And it's not professional. Yeah, run the likes. I appreciate it, Takis. Oh, they have issues because of rollover. You think is making a glitch? That could be a reason. That lines up, doesn't it? New background? No, yeah, no. This is we've had this background. It's holding range. That's really nice rejection there if it holds. Off at 345. Nice selling. Is he gonna hold? Here we go. Like how he held that. Really like how he held that. In fact, I like how he held that so much that I'm going to add some more. I'm in 4 now. Looking for the break of 280s here. Me like the price action. Me like it. Baffled if this holds 280s. I'll be baffled. I'll be baffled if this holds 280s in the next couple minutes. Honestly, I really would be. The selling's just too strong. The rejection of that range. It looks solid. It looks solid for under 280s. Super confident in it. Should kind of see 290 catch a breath and then just get shot back down here. That's what you'd want to see. And there you go. 290s needs to kind of fell. And it does. Yep, it's exactly what you want to see. I've got my limit orders in there. Let's see what happens. Even kind of a move back to 300 is okay. As long as it, like, if it doesn't get back above 50% of this range, right? If it doesn't find enough strength to get back above like 315 there, this looks like at least a breakdown in the near term under 380s. And low days a target as well. So, dude, me and my girlfriend are both sick. I think she woke up with a cough, and now I have like a cough and a runny nose. Yep, we got the allergies. Pray for me. 277 is the low right there. I'm gonna hold it. I'll hold it and wait. Hold it. Kind of look for 260s. See if we regret that decision. I don't think I will, but we'll see. You just don't want to see this back above like 310, honestly, here. Otherwise, as good as it looks, it is still kind of holding range at that point. Nothing more I hate than a range, man. I hate a range. Hate a range when I'm in the mindset of looking for a breakout, you know? Now, if it's a range and I'm in the mindset of it's a range, obviously that's a different story, but boy, oh boy. Most of the time I'm in the mindset of a breakout. Damn, bro, this is this is annoying, excuse me. This is really freaking annoying price action. I think most of us would agree. That is, oh god, that's annoying. I'm putting us on tilt this Christmas, chat. They're putting us on tilt this Christmas, damn it. Ugh, I'm out. Oh, I'm out. We cannot break above 315 right there. That is actually want to vomit. Good lord. Oh, that is so brutal. I'm kind of like break even on my Tradeify live. Took most of it off on like the 285. I took eight micros off and then break even on the other. It's just that can't happen. That literally cannot happen. That can't happen. All right, so now we wait. Your mic volume is low. Yeah, dude, honestly don't know how to fix that. Yep, and I think that was a good cut because this thing is just BSing hard. I mean, look at this range. 338 to 315, just like disgusting. That's rough. Anybody have an idea for how do you approach this range? I don't think the pump will last. I don't even know, dude. But for me, like when I'm looking for a breakdown, like we cannot concede the upper half of this. Like if I'm looking for a here and now type trade, I don't want to see this move. This move. Like you can hold that range, but then eventually on the move down, this bounce needs to find a top like here, then down another lower high, and then we break. And it still might break. I think we're still in line with the trend. It's just like I 340s is insane. We go test 340s, that's insane. Now it's back at 50% of the range. I think best thing to do is just wait, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, wait out the chop. I agree. Now it looks like it wants to break, but I mean, as long as this range is holding, like I bet now that I'm out of it, it'll break. Coming down with a vengeance now after it took me out. If the momentum is telling me we're going to break, I'm going to try to take that trade again. I'm short again. I'm short again. There once was a man named... I'm short again. I'll stop it if we break back 315. Some of these ranges are brutal, huh? We're kind of looking for 260s if we break down. You bought the low again? No, I sold the low. I sold the low. I sold the low. I sold the low before the new low. Sold the low before the new low. All right, we might have it here. Cross your toes. Silence, silence. Everybody focus. Focus. Deep breath. Let's look at a week now at the lows here. Just lack of buying, lack of buying. Looking for 270s to break. And we're feeling heavy. Ah, attaboy, 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 attaboy. Low of days down there at 240s. Can we try to be a real stickler and hold the two runners at break even and look for like 180? There once was a man named... How'd you know the range was going to break? Listen, I'm not going to act like I'm a genius. I feel like I'm decent enough at reading price action. For me, like, if you're looking at the tick chart, like if we... Hold on a second. Really, I don't even want to see... Well, first of all, you're seeing more price acceptance at the lows than you are at the highs. So, like, if you're looking at the price action, every time we come up and test these highs, we keep seeing, like, sharp rejections. For me, as I'm looking for a range, and also we're in line with the trend at the downside as well, right? But if I'm looking for a trade lower... Wow, hold on a second. Okay. Cover this last one. Hold on a second. Can that get filled? If I'm looking for a trade lower, I'm just like looking for the continued retest with momentum, which when it's this choppy is a little bit harder to see that. I really liked it here. I really like this kind of pivot off the 350s. We held it. We held that range and we came immediately back. I'm out of that. We came immediately back into these lows. I really on this, like when you're looking for a full range, I want to see this low. You know, as this has been the fourth time we've tested it, kind of come up to no less than 50% or no more than 50%. Then I want to see a lower high and then a strong move, like a strong pivot candle back down into that low, which we didn't get. And so for me, that was it's a little tricky. But once again, we come back up, hold range. It's just like you're trying to anticipate, and truly I am trying to anticipate the breakdown trade. Which is sometimes easier said than done, but like trading with the trend. Okay, we come back up, test it, and then another sharp, like as long as I keep seeing momentum to the downside and like another test of these equal lows, I know what we're doing right now when we're in range is essentially what we're doing when we're in this range and we're trading it, looking for continuation and breakdown trade to the downside. So every time we test this low, every time sellers come down and test these lows, they're eating up the buy block, the buy orders at that low. So at 280s, you have buyers defending that level. And as we continue to see rejection off of like 350s and come back and retest it, you can see like 5 attempts to retest and then it finally breaks. But while this range is holding, all that's really happening is sellers are kind of eating up all of these buy orders. And then eventually we try to catch this pivot. That's nice. We see strong selling. This is the 5th time we're testing it. Now we're trying to anticipate a breakdown trade. So I get in, try to manage the risk super tight. Once again, like as you're anticipating it, you don't want to see it really give back 50% of the range. So if we would have gone back to like 310, I would have been stopped again, which very easily could have happened. And that's just what it is. Like I could have been wrong, but I like to look for those breakdown trades. I hit those often. Those might be one of my better trades, honestly. Those might be one of my better trades that I take. But look, we could have easily held it and came back up, in which case that's like toxic range. Let me just stop trading at that point. Hopefully I have the mental to say I'm done trading off of that if we do hold that again, you know. There once was a name named Cortland. Dude, we're still dumping. Do you see 25,000 is in play right now? Yeah. So that was the trade. If intraday weakness out of the open, we see a range form kind of as consolidation. Buyers try to defend 280s. As we keep seeing buyers get rejected off of 350s, we had 5 tests of this low. The sellers just eating up all the buy orders until eventually we see this final pivot off of 337. Nice momentum to the downside. We position ourselves short there at about 300s. Tight risk management. And we kind of try to add into it as we break through that buy block under like 280s and scale out of it as we get the leg, the trend leg. That's what we're trying to catch. Trying to catch that trend leg through the lows. And so that's what we did. And all out of that, I'm up like 4K on my Topstep live account. If Topstep goes back live, I'll hop back on. We'll see. Wow, 180s now. I think we might see, I'm going to close that last one. Why not? We're up pretty nicely on it. I think we might see 25,000 today, man. Hey, sweetie. You feeling good? No, you don't feel good at all? I think I'm sick too a little bit. Do you want to take that blue pill? You sure? No, I know. I think it still helps. I think it does. Yo, everybody on YouTube, I appreciate y'all, man. Hit the likes. We are still lower on NQ here. I wonder if we could just get 25,000 right now. Like if this just keeps going, no hesitation. $170s. Good Lord, we're going. Topstep's online for me. It's working. We are going. This feels scary to buy with how much selling we're seeing. In fact, I kind of want to fade another rally all the way down into 25,000. Dude, we're going, brother. Like, actually. We are going. We are going, gone. My AI stock's getting smashed. AI stocks. 300 up, calling it a day. I think it's a good idea, man. Solid trading. Good stuff. I'm just in one micro looking to catch like 30 bucks if we break into the 50s. Oh, bro. We're $1 off of $4,000 on the day. Back in. Back in. I need 4K. Yes. Yes. We might see 25,000 today, chat. No, hold on a second. Your crew's in the Bahamas too, right now? Sick, bro. Literally right now? Oh boy, we are dumps and we are out of there. We are out of there. Really weak. Really weak. All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom. Be right back. It's kind of a rainy day. It's kind of a rainy day. It's a nice rainy day. Good day to sit here and print money. We're going to 25,000. I don't know how else to say it. Try a shorter retracement. Try to add in. If we get like 116, 17, try to add in. Stand back up. I don't know if I should enter. Yeah, things are getting pretty wild right now, for sure. Oh, hello. We might snap under 100s here. It's kind of what I'm looking for. One 102 got tested there. We'll give some space up to like 150. I'm not super convinced that this is a full reversal, to be honest. Not at all. Anybody catching this sell-off right here? There's just so much selling pressure into this weekly low at 25.70. Be very surprised to see us hold. Nice. Oh wow. 123, 143. Quick moving. Quick moving. It's just so weak. I mean, it is just so weak. Such a weak market. Took more drawdown there. I should have waited for an actual retracement, but I mean, it's felt confident in the direction, but it's a very weak market. Yeah. As far as entries go, pretty crap, but feel super confident in the direction, so it is what it is. Could have done better with the entry though. It's all hindsight though that we're going to see the bounce there. I mean, it is what it is. We could have very easily just kept this pattern and just kept stair stepping lower. It is what it is. Should see a break into 100s now. Holy heck. With 2 micros, you can make a good amount. Can you close on Topstep? I should be able to. Let's see. Yeah, I can close. I have no issues right now. What makes you so confident in the direction? Look how heavy this is. Taking all this range back. Look how heavy this is. I'm picking up volume. This candle has more volume than the previous. This is just so incredibly heavy. And we just swept the weekly low. Oop, I just added on accident. I wanted to get out, but that's fine. Maybe. Added for the break under 60s. We'll let that go. There once was an end. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. Think you better quit talking that shit. Oh, it's so simple to just follow the trend, baby. I did face a lot more drawdown than I wanted. I should have waited for that. But we all struggle with different things. That's one of the things. I sometimes get in a little too quick. No. All right. I kind of went break even. Let's reposition because I think we'll see sub 25,000. So let's actually try to reposition for like a better, kind of a better longer hold type trade. I was like pretty much right there at low day with the entry, so I'm not totally surprised we got whipped out. But let's see if we can maybe look for a better longer hold time type setup with a wider stop and look for a break under 25,000. See if the market wants to give a little bounce here. You're going to try to re-enter for a short through 25,000. What are some of the other markets reacting? You know, how are the reactions of the other markets? Gold's a little bit lower. Just a little bit. What's crude doing? Bitcoin is big. Ooh, what the? Wait, can somebody tell me what just happened to Bitcoin? Can somebody tell me what just happened to Bitcoin? That is strange. No news? It popped to 95.8. And we've still got NQ selling. Imagine getting short from like pre-market. Would have been incredible. I don't think we can be like so patient, but at the same time, it's just a little tricky to get in there. I feel super confident we're going to see it under 25,000, but trying to get in there is a little tricky. Look at that, just 65 immediately got sold. And we're breaking lows again. Time to watch Fallout. Okay, straight up. I hear a lot of people talk about that show. I should watch it. It's another nice rejection off 70s. This market still feels just insanely heavy. Insanely heavy. Got filled short 3 micros there. Look, I'm trying to kind of position myself for the breakdown through 25,000. I might end up in 5. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that wasn't like, what's going on with Bitcoin? That was strange. Man, I appreciate everybody hanging out on the YouTube live, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Every single morning we're here. Sometimes a little bit later than others, but we're here. Trading live. None of your hotkeys. Oh, y'all use hotkeys? I should. Nah, I don't really use hotkeys. It's easy enough to just click this panel over here for me, but what do y'all use hotkeys for? Like, wow, nice cover one. Why not cover one when you get a quick move like that? Don't fight the trend. Don't try to buy this dip. Not financial advice. Nothing I do or say here should be perceived as such. Nice 37, little wick off 34 is the low. Hello. Just get short, get green, kind of get out. We can always get back in. Oh, use hotkeys to close. Okay. Man, we're just stacking, bro. I got disconnected from my TikTok live, and I don't know why. Don't know why. That's been happening. Oh, hello. Hold on. I don't know why it's happening. You're saying we can't copy your trades? No, you should not be copying my trades. You should be taking your own trades. Y'all are real though for being in here. 320. Nice, dude. Just thinking about trying to get short again. 68 maybe. It's a higher entry than what we had originally. I mean, so in context, we're looking at the hourly here. This would have to give, excuse my language, you need to see this hourly give a hell of a bounce to even start to look right like a potential reversal. I mean, this thing would need to get 200 points in the next hour to start to look decent. It's just not, it's a huge ask. And then you had the previous hourly close very bearish with little rejection from buyers off the lows. Just, I would not be fighting the trend here. I really would not be. You think we see 25-100? But we just had that though. Maybe, okay. 25-100 to 150 is what we saw a little earlier. You think we see 25-100s here? Okay, that's up here. It's 25 points. It's not a huge ask. We might see that. Even though that in context isn't a really substantial enough bounce to make it look decent on the hourly. Oh, just still getting shot, man. 82s to 60s really quick. Really weak. Very weak. Should have been getting short there in the 80s in hindsight. Is Topstep up for everybody at this point? What's the holdup? We should all be good now. I don't know. Find a new support here, but I'm thinking we see under 25. But no, I see what you're talking about. I think we see under 25 here. I got short there at 63. Trying to kind of get in there on the retracements. Maybe build a position. Wouldn't be opposed to adding into this. I'm in 3 now at 69. If we're building a position of we're breaking to 25, I could give it a much wider stop. But honestly, if we start to see momentum to the upside, I'll probably just cut it manually before that stop gets hit. But we'll run just shy of 100-point stop on this. Then I'll look for a longer hold now. Now that we've set a weak range off the session lows, under 25,000 is the target. We'll try to hold this a little bit longer. I try not to cut anything below 33 or above 33. Struggling hard to bounce up. That's right. You're reading price action correctly, because I see the same. It's having a very tough time after a very strong sell-off. It's having a very tough time trying to get some buying pressure off of these lows. All right, I'm in 4 now at 74. Probably cap this one at like 5 micros. Can you see direction better? Am I reading this right on the tick chart? I do find it a little bit easier to read some price action on the tick chart, yes. Because you're just seeing every single order as opposed to watching this 5-minute candle or this. Well, that's the hourly. It's not a good example, but no, it's solid. I like looking at it for like a closer look, trying to read price action, and then pair it with an hourly or whatever other time-based chart. Well, whoever in chat said hundreds was right, because there is 25,100. Topstep's working in. It's working for me. It's working for me. Thoughts on Haikanashi? I haven't honestly have not used those. Have not used those. What is that? These are. Oh, these? Yeah, no, I haven't used them, man, but they don't look too different than regular candles. If they work for you, they don't look too different. Why does the crash keep happening? I don't know. I don't know. See it hit 25? Yep, that's a good call. It's a good call. You're right. I didn't really think we would see much of a bounce attempt here, but sure enough, a little bit. It's okay. We've got enough of us. We got a wide enough stop. I'm comfortable with that. A little bit surprised here to see much of a bounce attempt at all. That's okay though. I don't think you can post anything in the YouTube. I don't think you can post pictures in the YouTube chat. We need to see sellers step back in here because we are kind of slow bleeding. It's not the most aggressive rally back to the upside, but as long as orders are getting bought, we are going to try to bleed up. So yeah, we need some type of strong selling move off of this to show some rejection. That looks good. What's your objective with this account? This is my live account, so I just I trade this on the live streams. I take payouts from it. That's pretty much it. Just use it as like an income stream. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm not. This doesn't. Once again, this doesn't look like the most aggressive bounce, but buyers are kind of stepping in compared to the momentum we saw to the downside. It's definitely not the same momentum we're seeing on this retracement, but I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Your mic is kind of low. Sorry about that, man. Yeah. I'm getting a new mic for Christmas, so should be better. Long from 64? Oh, solid. We are seeing buying. I still like my trade. It's just knowing I could have gotten in up here as a better entry would have been nice. Payout protocol. I don't really have one. If I'm getting kind of whooped on it, like if I keep hitting my loss limit kind of days in a row, if I'm not reading the markets well, then I'll try to lock in a payout. If that's not the case, just kind of whenever I feel like taking some out, I'll take some out. Appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah, we been doing some better trading. I went on that cruise and now like my trading is never perfect, right? But it's been better. Trade for yeah, I did some trading last night, but I mean, I hopped on the live stream at 3,500 PNL, and now we're up to 40. So we're net positive $700 all on stream. $700 all on stream, and if we get this break, could be very good. But yeah, most of that made off stream, but $700 of it was all streamed live, partially here, partially on Topstep TV this morning. Goodness gracious. On Express accounts, is there a cap regarding daily amounts? Not that I know of, not with Topstep. I know there's a payout cap, but as far as what you can make in a day, I don't believe so. Although systems really set up, you should be trying to base hit. With that new drawdown rule or that new buffer requirement, I'm not exactly sure if going for like a really, really big day is... I don't know. I'm not really exactly sure. But no, there's no cap as far as I know. It's a profits you can make. There's no cap. You want to see my levels? I'm just kind of in the middle of this trade. You can shout out the levels you're, just type them in the chat. Type them in the chat. I know you're talking about the 100s. We just keep seeing the lower highs, but no, we're right in the middle of this. I don't really have time to do that stuff right now. But if you want to type it out, definitely be interested to see what levels you're looking at. Payout cap on the Topstep accounts is 5K. 5K in the Express account. Once you get live after 30 winning days, no cap. No cap, no cap. Yeah, I built the account. I did it kind of like that. Miller, I built the account up and then I started taking the max payouts, but I didn't really take any payouts until I built the account up nicely. I don't know if I would suggest though, if you're eligible for a payout, take the payout. It's usually the best case. Yep, you said that, Casey. That was a good look, brother. That was a good look. Did you take the trade? Where's your stop? It's honestly up here, but at this point, probably move it down to 120s. It's the top wick on the hourly at this point, as we're trying to break under 25,000. No cap? Yeah, in the live account after 30 winning days, there's no cap. I can take out all this right here. there a daily payout cap? That I don't believe there is. I know there's a profit cap you can make in a day on the sim funded on the pro accounts, but I don't think there's a payout cap. Okay, so we're looking for this key level at 25,000 to break. So we caught a decent entry, could have been better, but what's important is we're not trying to fade the intraday trend. We have a lot of momentum to the downside. And we're looking for this continuation leg into 25,000 and under 25,000 to start to scale out of this short scalp. Okay, we got momentum into the 25,000s. Let's look for a quick break under 25,000. Clean selling, not really seeing a lot of price action off of 25,000. Little bounce at 10s. I'm gonna hold through it. I'm gonna hold through the bounce that we're seeing off of 25,010 because I'm confident we'll get a retest of it. But yeah, you kind of proceed with caution sometimes when you see this kind of price action against your trade. But I'm been trading long enough where I have the discipline and the patience and the confidence in it to hold through this retracement. But I don't fault anybody for wanting to close this position out early, as we're seeing a little bit of buying price action off of the low. Okay, so that retracement sells off again. We're looking for the breakdown under 25,000. This might take a little bit. This might take a little bit. Curious as to why you didn't try to add size after the 120s. That's a good question. I think it's because I'm getting short so low here that it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I add, sometimes I don't. In this situation, I don't know why I didn't add. I just didn't. Couldn't exactly give you the rundown on it. I'm not sure. I guess I feel like I'm already in pretty decent size for the volatility today. So 4 micros, seen several $100s of P&L swing just on quick moves. I feel like I'm kind of at my limit. I don't want to go much over 5 micros today with the volatility being where it's at. But that is a good question. Sometimes I scale in, sometimes I don't. I guess I don't know what made me not want to scale in. I just didn't. I must feel probably that I'm close to as much size as I would like to put on. That's probably why. I'm just gonna hold through this retracement. I'm gonna hold through this retracement. I'm not going break even, not doing anything like that. I'm simply gonna hold through the retracement. This might take a little longer, but I'm going to. Did not catch a trade. Too late to jump in on the short blindly. I agree. It's a little bit, or we're obviously much further into this sell-off. Pretty extended here. I don't fault that. I think that's good discipline to not want to try to chase a short trade here. I still feel really confident about it. That's the only reason I'm kind of sitting through it. I don't feel an urge to go break even or anything. I'm just letting this play its range out and looking for that break at 25. All right, we got a nice pivot off of our entry at 70s and strong selling momentum back down into the low 25,000s. You want to see, 40s maybe get tested and then get sold again. Low 40s get sold again. I don't know how clean this breakdown trade is going to be. It might be honestly pretty agonizing to wait through this. Because it's such a large level, right? Like, this is a massive level on the daily. So we might have to put in some orders here. Like, there might have to be some... I don't know how smooth the breakdown is going to be. This isn't like a minor level. This is a key level, 25,000. So as far as how clean that breakdown trade is going to be, it might be a little tricky. It might require you to be more patient, have wider stops, a little bit more volatility off this range. Just because it is such a key level. It's a massive level on the daily. But if it does break, we might see tremendous momentum below that level as well. So kind of worth the risk, in my opinion, to kind of be patient here. But yeah, it might just it just might not be the the easiest breakdown trade to catch. It's like trying to catch a like a redfin or something, and then I don't know anything about fishing, and then trying to catch like a shark. Probably is how I would compare it. We're trying to catch the big. I mean, 25,000 is such a key level. We've seen on the daily this hold and give tremendous bounces. So this is going to be as far as putting a shot clock on it, I don't think it's a good idea, just because of how important this level is. We got to give it time. Got to give it time. Got to give it room as well. Got to give it time and room and let it work. And I'll have no regrets if I get stopped out and take an L on this trade. I'll have no regrets. None. No regrets. Only way to try to catch it is to be in and accept a risk. No, straight up. This isn't going to be an easy breakdown trade at all. This is like trying to catch a tuna. For a lot of issues, take profit support team. I think they're a little slower than most, but at the same time, I don't think a lot of these prop firms have super admirable support teams, so it's tricky. We might be here a while, chat. We might be here a while. So the way I'm looking at it is I have my stop at the top wick of the hourly candle, where we've seen strong sellers step in and reject buyers off of 25,120. We have a pretty neutral, kind of a doji hourly. And as this kind of comes back down to 25,000, we're looking for the continuation into new lows. And so that's where I put the risk, and I totally accept that risk. And once again, I'll have no regrets being stopped out of this trade, even for a small loss. I just want to make sure I'm giving it plenty of room. And yeah, but if we break back above this hourly wick, opportunity starts to look maybe like we can try to form a breakout trade higher, or a true reversal. In that case, I want to be out of the market. But for the time being, I like this. It's gonna take time. Going to take time. Damn stair step shit. I would get out here, man, but do you want to push my narrative? No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna stay in it. I like where everything's at, and we'll see what happens. So far, take profit. Do you recommend just chasing aggressive profits daily once on pro? I think you should just trade how you trade, and just trade how you trade. That's the best. That's gonna turn out that's gonna be the best case scenario. Is just trade how you trade. Dum 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 dum. Topstep TV. I don't know if they're coming back on. Honestly, I mean, Topstep seems to be working, but they're still not coming back on. Really don't love the stair stepping that we're seeing on NQ, to be honest. Was there chat? I mean, yeah, I started to see the comments. Yeah, I mean, I was in a trade. I was in a short trade, and I wasn't messing with trying to close it out. I was just kind of holding it, and I caught like a low day break, I think, through the 250s, like somewhere in there. And then I saw the chat start popping off, and they're like, "Can't, again, can't close. What the heck? Blah blah blah." And then sure enough, I'm like, I was in small profit, so I tried to close, and it didn't work. And I was like, okay, we've got technical issues again on Project X. Can't close position. But yeah. Y'all might see me truly take like a very wholesome loss here. Which I have no regrets. I really have no regrets if this gets stopped out. I like the trade enough to take that. I really do. With how much selling pressure we've seen, yeah, I really do. I have absolutely zero regrets, even if they get stopped out. In fact, I'll be happy either way. I'm happy I'm in this trade. Stopped out for a loss or it's a winner, it doesn't really matter. I can't control what the market's going to do, but the setup's there for this to be a nice quality short trade through 25,000. So I really won't get too upset, to be honest. Sometimes I get upset about losses when I feel like I was done wrong or whatever, but this one I'm fine with. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to say that whenever I'm already green on the day, and this is just like a fraction of a loss if it does get triggered. But the setup I love. I love the setup. So absolutely zero regret from me, even if it does get hit for a loss. Flip 970 down to 510 up. That's solid, bro. That's solid. You think small green days is absolutely better than trying to get aggressive? I mean, if you're in the zone, man, and you're feeling it, be aggressive. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's good to start your days with small size, see if you're filling the market, see if you're hitting your trade, see if you're in the flow. And if you are, start sizing up. Use the profit you took from your small trades, kind of add it to your drawdown or your daily loss limit, and then you can start getting really aggressive from there. That's a solid strategy. But I think we should all approach each session with small size, see if we're in the right mindset, see if we have a right feel for the market. And if we're not, worst case scenario, we took a couple small trades for small losses and we can step away. Best case scenario, we built up a small profit cushion and then we can start putting our foot on the pedal and start getting aggressive, looking for that bigger day. Does that make sense? This is a nice sell. This is a nice sell. Bitcoin looking sketchy. Yeah, Bitcoin, I mean, that thing got hit. Wow, that's really ugly. Good for you. Well, this is an attraction to this 25,000 level that just seems like it wants to see under it. There's a lot of selling momentum on the daily. But no, I mean, we were both right. I mean, you called the 25,100s that we hit it twice on this range, so downside target 24, somewhere in the 24,900s, pretty much. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Be right back. All right. Okay. Be right back. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, take it easy, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate all the likes, guys. We're almost at 100 likes. I know if I ask nicely, we're one away. Appreciate y'all. One away from 100 likes. I love live streaming. I appreciate everybody for tuning in every single day that I come on here, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. Had the patience, discipline to hold through that retracement. Once again, a lot of conviction in this trade for a breakdown through 25,000. Now we're just going to wait for the break into the 24,000, which is going to be massive. Ooh, a setup picture? Dude, it's ugly. It's ugly. Yeah, I'll upload a setup picture in the Discord. Got you. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the likes. Wow, 99 to 125. Heck yeah, guys. Solid. All right. We're right in the middle of a potential low day break. Kind of watching and waiting. We're just 20 points off of breaking a massive daily level here at 25,000. See if we can get it. They aren't making it easy. Yeah, it's, they're not. And that's what I said. I was like, I've got to be patient in this because once again, 25,000, we've set it a massive level on the daily. Ton of orders around the 25,000 level. So it's not going to be a quick breakdown trade. We're going to have to be disciplined, have to be patient. Let sellers chew away at these buy orders, and eventually we'll get the break. But we've got to, discipline, risk management, be very, very patient. And we should be seeing the break here under 25,000. Knock on wood. How to connect to your Discord. There should be a link in my bio, guys, where the Discord link is. There should be a link in my bio. All right, we just saw 25,007 wick. What account we playing for? Dude, I haven't even been keeping track of that, but I will give y'all, I think probably a My Footed Futures Pro account or something. I can probably set that up. Like a 100K or something. I have not been keeping track of that. The idea was really cool, but then it's like, and I think a lot of people stopped playing it too because it's like, oh, I'm gonna win an account, but like not until the football season's over. So, but I'll definitely get y'all. All right, we've seen the flush through 25,000 with momentum. We'll be scaling out of this as we watch price action into the 24,000s. There's no fucking chance in hell. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's really bad language. There's just no chance we hold that 25. Kind of a waste of a bounce here. We're not about to hold 25 even. Thanks very much. Nice try. Just a waste of a retracement a little bit, in my opinion. Just kind of buying time. I don't know. What are we doing? Because we're not holding that. We're not holding that. Imagine. Right off of 25. That'd be wicked. It held it for now, but like, damn, are we really going to hold 25,000? To the tick? Bro. Stop. Quit. Makes you certain it won't hold 25K. I'm not certain. I'm not certain. Shit, I thought we could at least see 990s though. We're holding 25? Y'all really think so, huh? We'll see. Right there, bro. Right off of 25. Not seeing the link. Let me check. Gosh, this is going to take so much patience. Like, that's the thing with these. God, this is the thing with these key levels. Like, even 25. Okay, little bounce. Got to chew away at the buy orders. Really frustrating. Really frustrating. Can't find the Discord. Do I not have it in there? Oh, you know what? I don't. Let me get y'all the link. I'll send it. There once was a man named Okay. Yeah, so I'm saying that bounce off of 25,000 was just like a waste. Total waste. Pointless bounce. Totally pointless. I've never seen such a pointless bounce. Sorry, I'm a boomer. It's hard to get the Discord chat in here. Let's see. How do we invite? I've done this before. Invite. Copy. See if this works. All right, send it into the YouTube, okay? See if that Discord link works. Okay, we're still here, man. I'm still standing. All right, we saw some nice selling off of that 25,070 pivot. I'm going to move my stop to break even now. Just because I really don't want to entertain this too much more if we don't break down. It worked solid. Nice. Get y'all in there. Appreciate all the likes, YouTube. We're 400 in here, man. Can we get 200 likes before the end? We're going to catch this breakdown trade, hopefully. We just need 20s to fail. As far as targets, man, I'm not looking for, I just kind of want to see 490s, maybe 480s. Depends on what the momentum looks like when and if we do get this breakdown through 25,000. We could flush 50 points with quick selling, or we can flush 100 points with quick selling, or it can be kind of a weak failed breakdown attempt and we could reverse. I don't really know. I'm going to be watching price action, and then I'll execute how I'm going to close this trade out, how I scale out of it, and how I manage my risk. But we'll see. Right now we need to see 25,000s break. I'm still standing. Twenties trying to work itself lower. Buyers need to give up the 20s. I really don't see the vision. I really don't see the vision to buy this. I really don't. I'm trying to break in the 30s. Here we go. We're on some shit now. We're on some bullshit now. Good lord. If I get stopped out of this, I'm going to flip the desk. Oh boy. There's another pivot off of 55. Bro. Why? Why in the world are we bouncing here? At this point, I just don't want to go red because I've been. It's more of like the principle of how long I've been in this damn trade. I do not want to go red on it at this point. It's funny though because I said this. Okay, this is a key level. It's gonna take patience, probably long hold time, but goodness, this is frustrating. No, you're right. Why would it not bounce? No, I hear you. I hear you. It's just I'm really just talking because I'm in the short trade, so like I don't want to see the bounce. But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I agree. Yeah, like it makes sense. Y'all are just hearing my internal thoughts because I'm actually in the trade to the opposite side. So when you say shorts covered, I don't really say shorts covered. You might have heard that from somebody in the chat. Bro, this is making me a little bit sick. A little bit sick. I need a Tums. I need a Tums right now. I know I can't lose on the trade, but I feel sick to my stomach. I don't know why I feel sick to my stomach right now. Man. What's your opinion of Footprint? I've never used it, man. Anybody else feel like throwing up watching this? All right. Flop step. I thought it was a typo, but that is. It might be like time to take maybe a little nap. Maybe a little nap. That's your gut telling you to get out. Why not just take profit? Because I'm an optimist and it's a breakdown. It's a breakdown trade, and I'm looking for new lows. This is not strong price action off a low a day. There's no real reason for me to close it. It's agonizing watching this thing bounce around. But we probably get it here. Let's lock in. Everybody lock in. You want me to add? You want me to add? I can add. I'm not going to add. All right, retesting 25,000 again. Buyers can only defend this level for so long before we break it. It's just the truth. I'm not going to continue seeing 25,000 be held by buyers as we continue to see lower highs pushing into it with seller control. It will break. Them's just the facts. Not financial advice. Don't copy or fade. Should I add? Should I add? We can add. I can add. Just, I need it to be right here, right now if I do. Plus, I don't really know what the continuation could look like under 25,000. I think I'm not going to add. I'm not going to add just because of how annoying it's been. Like, if it was cleaner price action, maybe I would, but we've just been so choppy here. Maybe at like 21 I can add, though. Wouldn't be opposed to it. Put like a limit, so if that gets filled like at 24, we'll add. I like the idea of adding with the limit sell instead of market. Maybe I'll start doing that more. No, if I do add, we'll move the stop, break even. It'll be the same trade. We'll just be conceding. If we retrace too much, I'll get stopped out. Okay, so I'm break even now. I added in. Oh my goodness. Oh, this market is so choppy right now. I actually hate it. I actually hate the market. Good Lord. All right, I'm in 6. Looking for the breakdown under 25,000. I feel like I've been waiting all day. Just wicked up to 40 for whatever reason. All right, we're definitely breaking now. What's good, Fade? All right, 25,000's in play. Let's go. About time. 990s. We're up $800 on this trade. It's like we just sweep it by a point. Completely V-shape out of this low. See, we can start to break down into the 980s. Trying to exit this trade at the absolute lowest price possible is my #1 priority right now. See buyers trying to retest 25,000 from the downside now. Want to see it reject and then look for lower on the NASDAQ. We saw 90s there. Catching the sell off into the 980s. Got 985's the low. Retesting lows, looking for a break lower. Come on, give us 970s. Give us 970s. It's slow follow through under the low day break. It's slow. It's not really what I want to see. Give it a chance to retest once or twice, but after breaking lows, you want to see it kind of really start to pick up some momentum, and it's hesitant. It's hesitant. Damn, brother. I want to see 10s hold as the high, or I'm gonna cut it. Okay, nice pivot off of the retested 25,010. Pray for me. I'm not liking that, man. I'm not liking that. I might go full flat here if we pop 10s. Feels a little premature, but yeah, we're not getting any follow through. I have to cut that. I have to cut that. It's more so holding this kind of down range than actually getting a clean breakdown trade lower. Walked out of that with a fraction of what I could have. Should have had a better read on the price action off the 80s, kind of reversing. We're not getting any follow through. I have to cut that. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. It's a green trade at the end of the day. Not all of them are going to be executed perfectly. That's a little unfortunate that we couldn't really start to pick up some more momentum there. It's really, really tricky price action. Hard to get continuation. And so we'll take what we can get. Good trade. Good trade. It is what it is. Piece of junk. Piece of junk. Piece of junk market. No, it's a good call to get out there. I mean, it's just kind of bullshitting a little bit too much around this. I wanted to see, like, we didn't actually get any extension on the 5-minute, like, into right. We just kind of left wick, and now we're back in this range. I still think we continue lower, but as far as that, like, we had sized into it, we brought our entry down. You want to see it go there, and it just didn't go. Did not go. Kind of sucks. Yeah, it's still a decent little trade. Could have been a lot better. What's Bitcoin up to? A little bounce. But man, we break 25,000 and we only see 20 points of downside before this big retracement here. It just sucks. I wonder if we get any momentum today, or if it's just kind of rangy, choppy all day. I think eventually we can take out a low. We might start to pick up volume, but that's anybody's guess as to, you know, if or when that happens. Would have liked to see there. This is a nice rejection, but I think I'm all done trying to get in and out. So that was the one trade. If you take a large sample size, sometimes on that break it flushes 70s, 60s, 50s. Unfortunately for us, that break happened to be one where we found a pivot, and I just needed to cover it. Can't really do much about it. All you can do is position yourself for, you know, with the trend in a decent enough spot, manage your risk, and I'll say the word hope. Throw the word hope out. Like, hope that the market gives you momentum. It's hard to know when we're going to go get momentum, but you hope that market gives you momentum when you finally get the break. Y'all ain't professional, Yami says. No, we're not professional. Fate said, there we go. We'll see. That's nice. Bounces are that's the thing. It's hard to it's hard to hold through these. It's hard to hold through these if you don't have like a killer entry and extreme patience from like higher. It's been hard to hold through these rallies because we're getting rallies. It's unfortunate. I think ultimately we're going lower, but it's hard to hold through the rallies. Take it easy, Jay. Well, are we mentally drained from the day? I think I might be mentally drained. I like the shorts. I still think there might be opportunities to kind of fade rallies, but you could argue the price action is probably not worth trading at the moment. Yeah, I may hang it up. Maybe hang it up. I think I might hang it up. Kind of have a headache. I'm up pretty good on the day. I'm happy. Yeah. This is maybe the price action that we don't want to trade. It's kind of reminding me a lot of what we saw yesterday. Like this. Obviously this was a much wider range, but kind of seeing that on the 5-minute start to scam. All right, y'all. I think we're tired enough. Like honestly, yeah, it was a good day. So I came into the session up 3,500 from last night. We're up 1,100 on stream, like all on air between this and Topstep. So we're up. I think it's probably time to call it a day for me. All right, y'all. I am gonna kick it. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. I'm on Topstep tomorrow morning, so I'll see y'all there. Then after, I'm gonna do the same thing where I kind of I go on Topstep and then I come over here right after. I appreciate y'all watching every single day. God bless y'all. Take it easy. Have a good trading day and week.